Hi there, I'd like to talk about networking. The first part of networking I'd like to talk about is networking in your office environment. The great thing about the business is that there's no seniority. What this means is that you've got an opportunity to take advantage of people from lots of different stages, lots of different areas, lots of different divisions, campaigns, different levels of the business development program. You're able to take advantage of those. So it's a really, really important thing to be able to do. In the business, you'll get support in the office from a variety of people. You get support from the administration team, you'll get support from other owners in the building that you share with, crew leaders, assistant owners, and a variety of other people within the company. We often work with other marketing companies in the same location, so you have the opportunity to network and use other people to develop people like other crew leaders, other assistant owners, other owners within the building that may work in a different campaign. And you really need to take full advantage of that within the location and the office environment that you're working in. If you don't take full advantage of that, then it's a little bit of a waste, being able to have somebody else in the same location that you're not competing with that can help you. In another environment, you could be running a business somewhere and be in a situation where you could be, for example, running a pub. There could be a pub next to you. The pub next to you is incredibly busy, and your pub is not. You can't exactly walk in next door to the other landlord and go, hey, why is your pub so busy? Because you'd be competing with each other. One of the great things in an office environment is that you're in a situation where you can walk in, to the next room and speak to another owner, speak to a crew leader, speak to an assistant owner, or a high roller and say, hey, can you help me? Because we're not competing with each other. The key here, though, is that no one's going to chase you around to network in an office environment. You have to take that on board yourself. Sometimes you will feel uncomfortable, sometimes it'll be a comfort zone. What you have to bear in mind and remember always, though, is that by networking with a high roller, someone that has a higher performance than what you're having, it's going to improve your performance as well. One of the things that I've noticed is that when people are doing well, that's when they network really well. They spend time with high rollers, they're racing around the office speaking to various different people. The real time, and all that's a good time to do it, the real time that's really important to network is if you are struggling with a certain area, you need improvement with something. And that's the most important time. Don't hide into yourself at that stage. Step outside your comfort zones and really, really push yourself in that area. It's very, very important. Within each division, there's a product owner, and that owner is responsible for taking care of that campaign, showing best practice to the officers. They run things like juice calls, they read out high rollers, they run shutdown days, they do things like train the trainer days, and a variety of other things to support the owners within the campaign. The great thing is that you have someone then that you can visit, someone that can help retrain guys and just guide you through the process of the ins and outs of that particular client, which is really, really important. I think there's also, within each division, there's a support team behind the scenes. Not only your administrators in your offices, but you also have support behind the scenes with a client account manager, with an FDM, which is a field sales person that works for APCO that can come and assist you and guide you, through your process of either changing into a new campaign or running your office within that campaign. I think it's great if you're new to understand there is that support system and network there for people, of people that you can actually go to, people that you can visit, that can really, really help you know the ins and outs of the client that you're actually representing, which is fantastic. One of the great things I've found about networking since I've been running a marketing company is the opportunity to travel overseas. I've been to so many countries since I've been in the business. It's been absolutely phenomenal. It's fantastic to see the system working in lots and lots of different countries, and I've absolutely loved travelling and seeing different cities, places, meeting some amazing people, running some incredible marketing companies around the world. And I would say it's probably one of the biggest benefits that I've found over the years, and one of the things that I absolutely love the most, and so would certainly recommend to people, and definitely encourage them to network overseas. Obviously, there's additional education that you should have when you're in the business. It's not waiting to be taught. Remember that you're an independent person, you're an independent contractor, and that means that you shouldn't sit back and wait for somebody to teach you. And this is often culturally what we do, because we're taught go to school, get a good education, go to university, get a good job in somebody else's company. So we kind of wait to be told what to do. one of the biggest things that I've seen since running a marketing company is that the people that outsource and look for other ways to educate themselves tend to do better. Whether that's through reading books, whether that's researching things on the internet, whether that's attending, other courses, other seminars, conference calls with high rollers. It really is imperative that you take action and you really push yourself to network and develop in this area, because that is going to improve and grow your business, no matter what stage of the business development program or what stage of the COD that you're currently working.